Izzati binti Abdul Razak and I'm from class SC1104D.
Hi guys, my name is Tiramia binti Muhammad Sobri and I'm from class AC1104D.
Hi, my name is Nurhima Shahira binti Muhammad Shawari and I am from AC1104D.
Malaysian taxes history. Tax regime in Malaysia was introduced on 1948 by the British colonial government in Malay Peninsula. It was introduced to legitimate the collection of taxes from individuals and corporations. On 1957, tax regime in Malaysia was introduced by the British colonial government in Sabah and Sarawak. Before 1967, the Malay Peninsula, Sabah and Sarawak each had its own tax law which was administered by then and known as Island Revenue Department IRD. On 1st March 1996, IRD opened a new chapter and now known as Island Revenue Board IRB. On 1967, the income tax laws were consolidated and revised to create a unified federal income tax. The new legislation was called the Income Tax Act 1967. What is tax? People usually say that tax is basically like amount of money collected by the government from the public. But what can be defined is tax is actually a compulsory financial charge or some other type of levy imposed on a taxpayer by a governmental organization in order to fund government spending and various public expenditures. As we all know, a failure to pay, along with evasion of or resistance to taxation, can be punishable by law. What can be related? The main source of taxation is Income Tax Act 1967. There are three sources, also known as source of revenue law. The first one is statute law. Statute law is a written law produced by Parliament which originates from decisions made in other courts and the country's written constitution. It is also the highest type of law which passes acts onto the Houses of Parliament where they debate whether the act should exist or not. The second one is case law. It is the law created by the courts and judges make the laws. The last one is practice of IRBM. IRBM is stand for Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia. It is a public ruling and interpretation of revenue law. Do you guys know when tax will be charged or deducted? Based on Section 3 of Income Tax Act 1967, income tax shall be charged for each year of assessment upon the income of any person accruing in or derived from Malaysia or received in Malaysia from outside Malaysia. Now I'm gonna explain why we should pay tax. So here is the purposes of taxation. The first one, tax is the source of national income or revenue. It is also as a main income and wealth redistribution. Tax influences total demand in the company. It is also as a promoter of economic growth. And lastly, the reason why we need to pay tax is to discourage people from buying harmful goods. How to compute tax? For resident, the tax rate is 0% until 30%. Resident is entitled for tax relief and receive tax rebates. They are also taxable for employment income. While for non-resident, the tax rate is only flat rate of 30%. Non-resident are not entitled for tax relief and didn't receive any tax rebates. They are exempted for employment income if satisfied 60 days test.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to click the button like